Just want to make this video, and I just want to mention at the start, this is no bullshit or no cover, okay? If you're at TI at the moment, yeah, and you're in trouble, some of the language may actually affect you, but I'm not looking to do that. So okay, so again, thanks for the likes, shares, comments I've received on Twitter, through my email inbox, and via my mobile phone. DM me, DanUKG1, or visit allinvestigations.info. TI services for real people who want to expose fascists, scum, police, etc., etc., and the kind of people who are targeting me. So, yeah, I've already thanked everyone for the likes and shares, but on Twitter I need 1,000 subscribers so that I can monetize this process. So please, if you watch this or you see this and you go back on my other videos, please click subscribe and I'll subscribe to you back, okay? So today's video is going to demonstrate the worst kind of intrusive surveillance. That's this here. Using media to distort a target's mind and behaviors through arousal, sexual desire, violent tendencies, food intake, etc., etc. All of your natural activities day to day. Now, I do have footage of what is being manipulated, okay? This bits of footage will be in tomorrow's videos, alright? Pictures of the footage, still photographs, are going to be on my Twitter account tonight, if my house isn't broken into, okay? So yeah, this is live monitored, which is the reason why it's difficult to get, certain footage, because as soon as I go to film it or take a photo, the connection instantly drops because they're live accessing my Wi-Fi, etc. Please check my other videos. So although I have managed to capture a few pictures and I will be explaining them as well as the video. So anyway, let's get on to the real topic of today. These are factual observations that I have made from manually analysing the hardware which was planted in my property. Alright. So I'm going to show you the box first. Actually, I'll show you the viewing card. Now, this is a Sky viewing card. It looks like quite an average viewing card. You'll be able to see the numbers on there. Again, just a bullshit conspiracy. However, this Sky card actually, bear with me. This Sky viewing card has a Z written next to the chip. So I want you to check whether this is on your Sky box, okay? Also, the numbers are just complete bullshit. However, this is the key to accessing a device such as this in this instance. So I believe this here can be perhaps dialed into, perhaps monitored with my Sky, etc. It could actually pick up Wi-Fi signal, this, which is how they've actually uploaded and projected these images through my TV. Alright. So just to show you the Skybox, now I've taken the plastic casing off and it looks like quite a standard Skybox from what I can tell. Hope I turn that properly. There we go. So again, I'm not asking you to rip your Skyboxes apart. If you've got an old one sat around somewhere, please just drop me a comment and an email to actually tell me if there's anything different you can spot. Alright, now I'm going to analyse this in more detail with the notes I've made. Alright, so just get in touch if you see any differences from your Skybox. Alright. So external observations. Now on this actual device here, The model number from my original skybox has been changed to DRX890WLZ. This was actually on the plastic casing that I've taken off, which is in an evidence bag. Okay, I'm going to go into the other reference numbers as well. But for me, this is the oldest trick in the book. For me, this references Doctor, DRX, as in Dr. X. You're not quite sure who your doctor's going to be when they try and put you in hospital and all this sort of crap. 89 meaning the apparent significance of the number 89, which is again just a bullshit theory. The 0 could connote that 89, me being the target, I'm a 0, so I have 0 importance, and that also links into the word owl, 0WL. Which, if you listen to hip hop, rap, mainstream things, you may be aware of the connotations of the wise owl, the Illuminati, mind theory, and all this kind of crap. So anyway, they're the external observations. Now internally, when I've opened the box, this box here, I'm going to show you the first serial number that any person would logically read, i.e. left to right. So that's the skybox, and once you've opened it, like a book or a magazine or a newspaper, you'd read from left to right. Agreed? So this one here, I'll show you to confirm this. Hopefully the camera can make it out. If you can't see it on this, please go onto my my Twitter timeline. All right, you can clearly see what the numbers say. So hopefully you can see that op B. What was it? Op B 890. Just this number here in the bottom. 890 WF POI. So I'm going to explain to you what that means. This is some kind of MI5. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what they want you to do when you hear MI5 and all that bullshit. Don't do that. Sorry, I've just lost my place. Bear with me. Op B, as in Operations B, 890, again, 89, the referencing of the apparent importance. 0 connotes or implies that the target has no importance. WF describes the Wi-Fi input, which is used to manipulate the media. And then POI obviously stands for person of interest. Person of interest. So yeah, look on TIs, POIs, the same kind of principle. The year of copyright, or the creation, which this box states, actually, that's, yeah, reference to an act. That, if anyone's doing that towards you, tell them to fuck off. So I ordered this Sky subscription in September 2015, right? So it's highly unlikely. Now this is an unfactual observation, but it's a educated guess. I've studied business, I've studied surveillance, etc. So, and I'm obviously very experienced with stuff like this going on. So, I ordered this Sky subscription in 2015. Sky, it's unlikely that Sky create a significant amount of Sky Plus HD boxes, enough to be still sending new customers, yeah, items made in 2012. Think about that for a minute. These would be sat idle in a warehouse for 3 years, yeah? Then they send you it and give you a year's warranty. So I don't know when Sky, excuse the sound. So it's unlikely that Sky made this 3 years ago. It sat in a warehouse for a year when they serve millions of customers throughout the UK. That's one big warehouse, and they're creating these for yet unfulfilled orders. I'm not quite sure how Sky's supply chain works. I'm not really that interested, but that's just logical thinking, all right? Logical thinking. And the next analysis is, yeah, now this is the most concerning one for me, to be honest. And this sequence here, again, it's on my Twitter timeline. This one here. just there. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that dark triangle there. This sequence reads 4 VOI, dark Illuminati triangle, 9U. This is quite a personal reference to me. Quite personal. I would think that the first part, the 4 VOI, actually stands for the Voice of Islam, because I was previously a follower of the English Defence League and other kind of patriotic groups, as in real patriots, not Nazis or fascists. I won't go into my own opinion, but the basic gist is immigration to the UK. I'm not against immigrants at all. I'm not against immigrants. But the powers that be seem to think that by flooding the UK with various nationalities and people, that their own population, as in the white indigenous people of this country and the UK, cannot then band together once the awakening happens to actually fight the government. So by getting a mix of opinion into the country, they will distort and fragment groups. Look at what's happened to the London population, for example. All right, just facts. All right, not opinion. I'm not a racist. I'm not a Nazi. All right. So yeah, 4VOI, Voice of Islam. So I personally believe that this is down to some form of Asian network, possibly, or Asian operatives within organisations who've taken an interest in me. The triangle, meaning we've all got triangles on our walls, Jay-Z reference, MI5 logo, perhaps, Illuminati symbolism. Hopefully you can appreciate that if you're watching these kind of videos. And 9U referencing to 999, the police, as in 9U are police. So you've got to be careful. Now, I will say a couple of things on the dark Illuminati logo and the referencing of things. When you actually get to a certain point in time where you're exposing these people and you've gathered good evidence, they will try and convince you that you're not actually a target individual. You're not a person of interest. You're actually so skilled and determined in your life that you have special powers, and you deserve, for example, in my instance, you deserve females at your front door. You deserve free drugs, alcohol, lavish lifestyle, free money, gifts, etc., which again will be used to influence your mind and your behaviors. So just logically think, these people are trying to cover up your life at the same time promising you gifts. I'm not getting into devil referencing because the devil's a bullshit lie anyway. But don't accept sexual partners from these people. Do not accept gifts through drugs, alcohol, money, activities. If you've just moved to a city and if you've just moved to a town, and logically you haven't joined any sort of clubs or memberships, or you're not sort of texting people to socialize, you're not looking for social activity, and these people are trying to force you to engage in social activity, completely disregard it. If it means staying in your house because you haven't made many friends in your new area and all you're doing is sitting on your laptop working out and watching TV and stuff, what's the harm in that? Do you need to be a celebrity if it means getting corrupted by these people? No, you don't, and that's a fact. So hopefully you found that a professional analysis. Please back check this with my other videos and the professional website I'm setting up, allinvestigations.info. I'm looking to train people as a qualified level 3 professional investigator to know legal process so that they're not victim to this, so they can stop it sooner. Excuse me. Uh, and yeah, personally, to that motherfucker, to the guy who's actually sent me this, to the guy who thinks he's at the top of the tree, I've got 60 years to find you. Peace, YouTube. Follow, like, subscribe, get in touch. Don't let them beat you. Don't let them destroy your life for anything.